Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today I would like to present a summary of my blog, which contains 7 postings that reflect my personal journey, my future goals, and the meaningful experience I have gone through over the past few weeks. I would like to present my first blog posting, which is Introduction of Myself. This post is very special because it is the beginning of my blog journey, where I invite readers to get to know me better before following my future stories and weekly experience. In this entry, I introduce myself as Alif bin Mohamad Azman, but most people call me Alif, Al, or Afs. I also share that I live in Kuala Berang, Terengganu, a peaceful place that is located near one of Malaysia's most beautiful attraction, which is Tasik Kenyir. I also share a little about my background. I was born on 22 December 2007 at Likas Hospital, Sabah, because my father, who is a teacher, was posted there. My mother is a full-time housewife, but she is also hardworking because she runs a small business selling delicious dishes and bakery items. I am also the third child out of 4 siblings, which has taught me how to balance being independent. I also talk about my education journey. I started my studies at SK Seriberang, continued at SMK Kuala Berang, and later made a bold decision to transfer for SMK Tengku Ampan Intan to pursue my interest of Islamic studies. Currently, I am studying at University Polytech Malaysia, taking a diploma in computer science where I am exploring the world of technology and learning new skills for my future. Lastly, I share my personality and interests. I describe myself as friendly, calm, and a good listener. My hobbies include playing pickleball and editing photos and videos. My dream vacation is to visit Switzerland with my family. And of course, my favorite food is nasi biryani, and my favorite drink is apple juice. I also enjoy watching cartoon, which has inspired me to learn English. Overall, this blog posting is not just an introduction, but a warm welcome to my readers. It gives a glimpse of who I am, where I came from, and what I enjoy. For my second blog entry, I wrote a personal reflection about my future plans and goals after completing my diploma in computer science at University Polytech Malaysia. This post is more meaningful because it is not just about what I'm doing now, but about what kind of future I want to build. My 3-year goal is to further my studies by pursuing a Bachelor of Information Technology at IIUM while improving my skills and building stronger portfolio through projects. After that, I plan to gain real industry experience by doing an internship at High-Tech Padu Berhad to learn how IT works in a professional environment. While for my 5-year plan, I aim to continuously upgrade myself through certifications and training, and my biggest dream is to secure a position in a well-established global company such as Deloitte. Overall, this entry is about my ambition, my motivation to keep learning, and my determination to build a successful future step by step. Now, I will focus on the remaining 5 posts, which are weekly summaries of my activity throughout 5 weeks. For my third blog entry, I share a summary of my days during Ramadan. In this post, I talk about how my week was simple but still meaningful and productive. Throughout the week, I kept my meals basic and healthy. For iftar, I mostly cooked my own food at home, and even though the dishes were simple, it felt satisfying because it was homemade. For sahur, I usually only had kurma and mineral water. What made this week more interesting was my routine after Tarawih prayers. Instead of resting, me and my friends stayed active by going to the gym, playing pickleball, and sometimes playing badminton. This activity helped us to stay healthy, release stress, and enjoy our time together during Ramadan. After exercising, we will usually end the night by relaxing at a nearby cafe where we enjoy drinks and spend time talking. For my fourth blog entry, I shared my second week of Ramadan, which was very special because my family came to Kuala Lumpur from Terengganu to celebrate together. Having everyone in one place made the week joyful and memorable. We spent quality time exploring Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya, and Cyberjaya. To make it even more special, my father booked a 3-day stay at the Zenith Hotel, giving us time to relax, bond, and create memories. For my 5th blog entry, I shared my 3rd week of Ramadan, which was full of friendship and spiritual growth. This week I spent a lot of time with my friends, and one highlight was our mosque hopping for iftar. We visited different mosques around Kuala Lumpur, performing Maghrib, Ishaq, and Tarawih prayers together. Our nights didn't end there. We went cafe hunting for more, enjoying drinks, desserts, and long conversation. As Ramadan entered its last 10 nights, my friends and I joined Qiyamulai, waking up at night to pray. Beside Ibadah, I also started preparing for Hari Raya. My main mission was to find the perfect baju Melayu. I searched at Jalan Tuku Abdul Rahman, Maitab, and several mosques, finally finding one from Geo Fabrics that fit perfectly. Overall, this entry shows how this week combines spiritual growth, friendship, and festive excitement, making it truly memorable. For my 6th blog entry, this is my favorite week, which was the final week of Ramadan from 16th and 22nd March 2026, full of preparation and family gathering before Hari Raya Aidilfitri. This week was busy yet meaningful at home. Everyone had responsibilities to ensure the preparation went smoothly. I had my father and brother clean the house and assisted my mother in preparing Kuih Raya. On Raya Eve, my extended family from my father's side visited. The house was filled with laughter, happiness, and warmth. We shared a special meal, caught up with relatives, and played fireworks, creating unforgettable memories. On the first day of Raya, we woke early, wore our beautiful baju Raya, and performed the Raya prayer at Masjid Kuala Barang. Afterward, we took family photos and visited my parents' friend's house. On the second day of Raya, our extended family gathered at my grandparents' house in Maner, enjoying traditional foods and the joyful atmosphere, reuniting with relatives, some from far away, strengthening family bonds and created cherished memories. One of the highlights of this week for me was receiving Duit Raya. Even as an adult, it made me feel grateful, excited, and reminded me of the joy and generosity that comes with Hari Raya. Overall, the entry captures the meaning, warmth, and happiness of family, tradition, and celebration, making it one of my memorable blog posts. For my final blog entry, I shared a truly memorable week from 23rd to 29th March 2026. Full of Raya celebration, cultural exchange, and quality time with my family and friends. The weeks began with visiting open houses hosted by friends and relatives filled with the warmth, delicious food, and joyful greetings. What made it special was celebrating with my family and 3 Japanese friends, which are Karin, Ayano, and Rinka. I shared our Raya custom dishes greetings while they told me about Japanese culture, creating a fun and meaningful exchange. A highlight was visiting my grandfather's house in Padang Kuala Barang, where we went fishing. The peaceful river, laughter, and playful splashes made it a simple yet unforgettable experience. We also explored Kuala Terengganu, where we went to Masjid Kristal Pantai Batu Buru, having a creative kuda ride, and Pasar Payang, where my friends excitedly picked a batik fabrics. Every moment was full of fun, learning, and new experience. The way wasn't just about Raya or sightseeing, but it was about connection, sharing culture, and making memories. Celebrating together reminded me how opening your world to others creates joy and lasting memories. As we wrap up my 7 blog entries, I hope you've enjoyed the journey through my life, my dreams, and the experience that shaped me. Thank you for following my stories, and I hope they inspire you to create your own meaningful moments and memories.